in this video, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to show you how to roast your own coffee beans. So as we know, hopefully you know, coffee beans or seeds actually are green. And to roast them, they turn black or dark brown. These coffee beans are so much better home roasted than if you buy them in the store. In the store, those coffee beans are really old and they don't taste as good. So if you roast your own at home, the coffee is so amazing. It is so good. You open that jar up in the morning and it smells so good. It's fresh. Trust me, you need to start roasting your own coffee beans. And it's super simple. So let's get started. So I'm going to first run through the products you'll need to roast your own coffee at home. First thing you'll need is a measuring cup that reads 1/2 a cup. Another thing you will need is a metal colander. This helps cool down your coffee, but we'll go over that later. Another thing you'll need is a popcorn popper. This popcorn popper needs to kind of rotate, spin around, not the ones that blow up, because those kind burn your coffee at the bottom. When they rotate, it kind of like stirs your coffee so it evenly roasts. And then of course the last thing that you will need is green coffee beans. I use Sweet Maria's. Of course there are other coffee companies out there, but this is just where we've always purchased our beans. And I can put a link down below if you want to find the company. What I like about them is their prices are reasonable and they have a great selection. So I think we're ready to start roasting coffee.
So they have different size packages you can order. This one's the big size. This one's a little size. This is more of the sample packet. And if you order a bunch of sample packets, it's cheaper. Plus you get to try and figure out which one you like.
Hi guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get a measuring cup, and this is 1/2 a cup. You want to take your beans, your green beans, and 1/2 a cup of beans or seeds and putting them in your popcorn popper, and just continue to do that until you have enough beans. It usually lasts our family about a week. And then we make another thing you'll want to remember to do is make sure you turn on your ventilation system, like open a door, open a window, because your smoke alarm will go off with all the smoke from. I like to place my popcorn maker over the sink so the chaff falls off into the sink, and just put the lid on so it doesn't blow all over, and then turn it on. And you're ready to listen for the first crack. You'll want to listen for the first crack. And then it will take about 10 minutes to hear the second crack. Look at all the chaff, or it's also called silver skin. Just look at it now. Getting darker. So we still have to wait for the second crack. Alright guys, the second crack has just started happening after about 10 minutes. And if you can see, the beans are a lot darker. And so they are almost ready to be placed in the colander. You hear that? That's the second crack.
Alright guys, so the second crack happened and you are ready to take these beans and put them in the colander. This just kind of helps cool them down, and then just continue the process. So it depends on how many beans you want. This isn't very much, so I need to continue with the process. So it can take a long time, but it is totally worth it.
So once your beans have cooled down, you're ready to place them in a jar. You can put them in any container that you want, but I always put them in a mason jar. It's just easier, and I'll explain why. So then I take a paper plate and I take my beans and I use the paper plate to help the beans get in the jar. This just makes it so the beans don't usually get all out and make a giant mess. Anyways, and then you will want to take the lid and place it on here, but do not tighten it. Do not tighten the lid because the oxygen from the beans needs to escape. And then your beans are ready to try out in the morning. Do not try them out yet because they are not ready. Okay guys, it's been morning. I wish you could smell them. They smell so good. But now that it's morning, you can tighten the lids down because now all the air has escaped. Okay, so I think it is time to try out your coffee. Nice. So just put it in a coffee grinder, of course, and you get to grind it. Look how pretty this looks. It's nice and dark and rich. Hi guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video on roasting your own coffee beans at home. So let's give it a try. Oh yeah. This is so good. It is fresh. If you are a coffee lover, there should be no other way that you are going to make your coffee. You have to roast your own coffee beans. So if you have any questions, just comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to support it. You can also find me on other social medias. So talk to you later.